Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am going to be making a lemon and lavender shortbread cookie today. And it's healthy. So for all my vegan followers, you know, this will certainly perk your interest because it is in fact vegan. Okay guys, so we're gonna get right into it. So we're gonna start with 1/3 cup of natural powdered sugar, as seen here. I just got it from the grocery store. If you didn't have powdered sugar, you could also use white sugar and cornstarch to make that substitution, but it would be a little bit of a math problem in order to do that, to make the substitution correct. So you can certainly look that up on like bettycrocker.com if you are interested in that. So there it is. And 1/2 cup of coconut oil. Technically it's supposed to be hard, so the hard coconut oil that you can get in the store. However, I had this liquid coconut oil on hand, so I'm going to be using this. And I believe it is a 1-to-1 ratio, or fairly close to that. So if you decided to use the liquid coconut oil over the hard, which the recipe calls for, you should still be okay with that because it is 1-to-1. And the next thing we're going to add in is 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Get in there. And another 1/2 teaspoon, this time of lavender flowers. You want to make sure that they are the edible kind. These I purchased over last summer from Lavender Farms, which is in upstate New York, in Whitehall, New York. Great place, really beautiful. So if you can, I would highly recommend checking them out. The next thing we are going to add in is 2 lemons, specifically the zest. You want to make sure that you zest it with a microblader just to get it a little bit more fine. And you're not actually going to use the insides of the lemon, just the zest. Get in there. Mix this all up. And it says to use a fork. So we're gonna go ahead and use the fork. And when you're mixing it up, you want it to be mixed up so that you no longer see the powdered sugar, which we're working on now. And you want it to be light and fluffy. And it smells so good, I have to tell you. If you're someone who loves lavender and lemon, you will definitely love this recipe. All right, so I think that's good. All right, so the next thing we are going to do is we are going to sieve in the flour by hand. So I'm gonna just dump a little at a time here. All right, so I'm gonna start with that. I'm just gonna kind of give it a little smack on the side here. You definitely want to mash this all together with a fork, but you do not want to overmix it, and do not use an electric beater. Too much mixing will affect the texture of the finished shortbread. And then we're just gonna mash it up with my fork. And only need to add milk if your batter is not sticking together. It does say that you want it slightly crumbly, but when you push it together, it should stay. So just definitely kind of keep that in mind. That's nice and crumbly. Let's take a look at our texture. Look at how nice that looks. This is a pretty simple recipe. I really enjoyed the fact that it was simple. With a busy family at home, with a little one that I'm always constantly running after, definitely important to keep it as simple as possible. Shout out to all the moms out there and dads. All right, so let's take a look at the texture right now. So when I push it together, it does stay together, but I'm gonna add just a smidge of milk because it is a little on the dry side. Try that first. And it's always better to do less than more because you can't take it out once you've done it. Let's take a look here. Let's try it again. Oh, and that's nice. See how it is moist, but it's not dry. It's not cracky. Cracky, is that a word? I don't know, but. And if you're enjoying my videos, I really appreciate the support. If you want to like, subscribe. I'm also on Instagram, so if you can check out that, and Facebook. And I'll leave those links in the description. So see how that is like really beautiful. It stays together. It's not dry. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. All right, so there's a nice round dough ball. And then you wanna make it about 3 to 4 millimeters thick. And then you're gonna use a cookie cutter, or in my case, I'm gonna use the top of a mason jar because that's what I have on hand. All right, so we're gonna roll this bad boy out. Okay, so guys, once you get these onto your baking sheet, one thing I forgot, you want to take some of your granulated sugar and you want to press it into the top of your cookies. Just very gently. You are going to want to refrigerate this for 15 minutes just to firm up the dough. And then you're going to heat the oven to 350 degrees. This might depend on your oven. Ours tends to run a little bit hotter, so we might do it a little bit lower or for a little bit longer. Excuse me, for a little bit shorter. So you want to bake it for 10 to 12 minutes, and again, that's going to be oven dependent. And you're going to bake it until the edges are golden. And it is going to be a little bit soft when you take it out of the oven, but it will harden over time. So just be aware of that. Hope you like it. Okay guys, so I just pulled these out of the oven, and actually just kidding, I didn't just pull them out of the oven. They would still be hot. But these are cooled and they are really good. So check out the recipe and let me know. Please like and subscribe.